All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about JSON. So JSON is a syntax for storing and exchanging data. JSON is text written with JavaScript object notation. So Python has a built-in package called JSON, which can be used to work with JSON data. Parse JSON, convert from JSON to Python. If you have a JSON string, you can parse it by using the json.loads method. Okay? Convert from Python to JSON. If you have a Python object, you can convert it into a JSON string by using the json.dumps method. All right, now let's create a JSON notebook, and then we'll go over some examples. So let's save this as 21 JSON, okay? So 21 dot space JSON, all caps. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how to import the JSON module, okay? So what we would do is we'd type in import, in lowercase, import JSON, okay? And then to parse JSON, convert JSON to Python, we can, if you have a JSON string, you can parse it by using json.loads. And let's look at an example here, okay? So we've imported JSON, right? And let's do x equals, and we're going to do quotes and then curly braces, and we'll do name, and then outside of the quotes, colon, and then we'll do John, okay? And then I'm going to do comma, and then we'll do age, outside of age, colon, and I'll do 30 and then comma, and then we'll do in quotes, city, outside colon, and then we'll do in quotes, New York, okay? And then we're going to do, and we're going to label this just so you know what it is. So I'm going to comment this out, some JSON, okay? And then this is going to be parse X, okay? So we're going to convert this from Python to JSON, okay? So we're going to do y equals json.loads x, okay? And then we're going to print y in brackets age, okay? So let's run that, and we get 30, okay? So that's how you convert from JSON to Python. Now we're going to convert from Python to JSON, okay? So we'll do that in this example here. We'll do import JSON, and we're going to do x equals, okay, and we'll do name, colon, John, and then I'll do comma, and then we're going to do age, colon, 30, and then we're going to do city, colon, New York, and we'll convert, we'll do y equals json.dumps, okay, and then x, and then we will print y, okay, and we should get what? Name is John, age is 30, city is New York, okay? All right, now we're going to talk about how in JSON you can convert Python objects of the following types into JSON strings. So we have DIC dictionary, list, tuple, string, integer, float, true, false, and none. And then when you convert from Python to JSON, Python objects are converted into the JSON JavaScript equivalent. So in Python, directory is an object, list is an array, tuple is an array, string is a string, integer is a number, float is a number, true is true, false is false, and none is null, okay? Then finally, to format the results, we can use the json.dumps method, which has a parameters to make it easier to read the result. You can also define the separators. Default value is, which means using a comma and a space to separate each object, and a colon and a space to separate keys from values. And then order the result. So the json.dumps method has a parameters to order the keys in the result, okay? So let's convert Python objects into JSON strings. Okay, so this should be a lot of fun, actually. So let's import JSON. Okay, and then we're going to do print json.dumps. Okay, and we're going to do curly braces. and we'll do name, colon, and then John in quotes. And then outside of that, we're going to do comma, and then age, and then outside of that, colon, and then 30. Okay, and let's print that. So we got name, John, age is 30, and now let's do the other one. So we got print, same formula, json.dumps, okay? And instead of curly braces, we're going to do brackets, okay? And we'll do apple, comma, bananas, okay? And if I run that, okay, got to put bananas in quotes. Come on, man. Come on, man. Give me a break here. Just kidding. Trying to have a little fun. There we go. Apples and bananas. Okay, and then let's do a string here with json.dumps. And let's do hello. Okay, and then let's print in quotes here, json.dumps 42. Okay, and then let's do true and false. So let's do print json.dumps, and we'll do true. So we'll do true, and then let's do none. So print json.dumps, none, and then print all that. So you can see all the different examples. Okay. And now let's convert a Python object containing all legal data types. Okay. So with that, what we can do is this. We're going to import JSON. Okay. And we will do x equals curly braces, and we're going to do name, colon, John, in quotes, and then comma, and then we're going to do age, colon, 30, and let me delete one of those quotes here. Got too many. There we go. And then let's do married, colon, true, okay, and then divorced, false. There we go, comma, and then children, and we're going to do colon, and in quotes, and then Billy, comma, Billy, okay, and then we're going to do a comma after that, and then we'll do pets, okay, colon, and then none, and I'll delete one of the quotes here so it works. Otherwise, we're going to get a syntax error and say, come on, man, what are you doing? Then we're going to do cars. We'll do colon, and we're going to do a bracket. And inside of that, we'll do curly braces, and we'll do model, okay, colon, and we'll do, in quotes, BMW, 230, and then miles per gallon, MPG, colon, and we'll do 27.5, and quote, well, actually, you don't need to do that in quotes. 27.5, just make it, space it out a little bit. And then we can just write the same exact code here. We'll do model in quotes, and then colon outside of the quotes. And we'll do Ford Mustang, one of my favorites. Actually, I like the Shelby Mustang. I can't spell Mustang, though. Come on, man. And it's my favorite car. Okay, then we'll do colon here, and then I'm having all sorts of problems here. There we go, 24.1 is MPG. I doubt it's that good with the Mustang, but hey. Okay, then we'll fix our syntax here a little bit. And then below that, we're going to do y equals json.dumps x, and then we're going to print y. Print y, and let's run that. Okay, and we get an error. So let me just see. some reason my error is in the age. I have a comma. I was going to say I have a colon, but I don't have a colon. I figured it out right away. There we go. All right, so now it's going to show, it's going to convert a Python object to containing all the legal data types. Okay. So there you go. You can see all the legal data types. And then the example above prints a JSON string, but is not very easy to read with no indentations and line breaks. The Json.dumps method has a parameter to make it easier to read the result. Okay. So if we format it, so we're going to leave the code the way it is. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to do print Json.dumps x, comma, indent equals 4. Okay, and this will clean it up quite a bit. Okay, if I can get it to work. Okay, so that didn't work. Let me just see what I did wrong here. Json.dumps, okay, x indent equals 4. And I typed in index. So it's just me writing it incorrectly. There you go. So now you can see it, how it should look. And if you're familiar at all with JavaScript, this is how they write arrays and objects, just like this format here. So I'm very familiar with this format. And like I said, Python rocks. So use the separators parameter to change the default separator. Okay, so let's look at that real quick. So this will just format it some more. We don't have to do a lot with this, but I want to comment this out and then we'll just play with that for a little bit just so you can see the difference. So let's do print and make sure you json.dumps, and then we'll do x, comma, indent instead of index. I did it again, equals 4, and then comma, separators equals, and then we're going to do quotes with a period and a space, and then comma, and then quotes, a space, and then equals. And then I'm going to run this. Okay, and you can see it's a little bit different. Okay, beautiful. Now let's look at the order. We can order the result. So the Json.dumps method has a parameter to order the keys in the result. So use the sort keys parameter to specify if the result should be sorted or not. Okay, so what we can do with this is we'll comment this out. Okay, I'll run it again. Okay, and what we'll do is we'll run it right below here, and we'll do print, and we'll do json.dumps x, comma, indent equals 4, comma, sort underscore keys equals true. Capital T. Okay, I'll run that. Okay, and then it's going to sort everything. Okay. So you can see the differences here. So that is JSON and Python. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.